Hey everybody, Rick here, and we are back out at the Winfield City Lake. We were here, I think, back in June. Of course, it's Labor Day weekend, so we thought we'd take a few days off and enjoy it. It is really nice out. It's a little warm, not real bad, but it's a nice breeze. It was really nice last night. It was cool, it was a nice breeze, it was really nice. So it's like, I don't know, just shortly afternoon today, on this Friday afternoon. Hope you all are getting ready to have a really enjoyable Labor Day weekend. Hope it's nice where you're at. So, like I always say, if you want to, come along and join me. I'm just going to kind of walk around the old campsite here for a little bit. So, let's get started. Okay. Again, we are at the Winfield City Lake. It's really nice out today. It really is nice out today. Probably in the 80s maybe, but there's a nice breeze, and if you're in the shade, it's really nice. I was over there about ready to fall asleep, so I thought, well, maybe I'll get up and do a little video here this afternoon. I got these little lanterns. Oh, it's been a long time, probably 3 or 4 months ago, and I thought I would utilize them on our tent today. I think I got these at some dollar store or something somewhere. Yeah, and I've also got these new lights. These are solar powered. These come on at night, of course, but they're adjustable. You can move them any way you want. Well, there's a solar powered panel right there. I got one on each corner. Here's a close-up of these little lanterns. These are not solar powered. It's got an on-off switch, and you just turn it on and off as you wish. I'll probably wait till later on this evening and get them turned on. Then here's the other one. They're all the same. I just got one on each corner of our tent. Yeah, we are really happy with this tent. It's supposed to hold 10 people, and it's got a divider. If you want to divide the rooms up, you can. Of course, we don't use the divider, but and all these windows are all these windows are really nice as well. Yeah, just thought we'd walk around here for a little bit. This is the same place we were, I believe, back in June or July when we were here last. We like this spot because it's got the big pine tree on one side, and it's got the shade tree on the other side, and it does provide a lot of shade of an afternoon and evening. It's really nice. I think we got out here about, it was around 5 or 5:30. And of course we do the primitive camping. And there's a lot of work to primitive camping. A lot of packing and unpacking and a lot of supplies you've got to take out. But once you get it set up and once you get to your spot, it's really nice, I think. We can actually keep this top part open if we wish, if it's not raining. And we have that open, of course, because there's no forecast for rain at all through Monday, as far as we know. So we leave that open, and it's really nice to be able to lay there and stargaze, you know. That's just so cool. But yeah, we just love camping. course, I got my chair out here in the shade. We're not the only ones out here. There's somebody else in that far campsite over there. Although haven't seen them today so far. They came in either late last night or early this morning, and then they left. So I don't know, but they're over there where those 3 trees are. And of course, we've got our little dog out with us. He just enjoys being outside too. Yeah, this probably won't be a very long video. I just wanted to let you know what we're doing. Hope you all can have a chance to enjoy Labor Day weekend wherever you're living at, whether it's camping like us or just whatever it might be. Barbecuing and swimming. I tell you, we either do the briquettes or we have the seasoned firewood. There's people on the weekends, they come out here and they sell these firewood pieces for like $1 a piece, which is not bad. I bought some here a few months ago, and I still got quite a few left over. Of course, here's all of our accessories that we used to cook with, right here. And there's our little tabletop grill. Of course, we use a chimney. You know, you put your newspaper in here, and then you flip it over, and you fill this up with briquettes, and then you set the newspaper on fire, and it'll heat up your briquettes. It's just so you won't have to use lighter fluid, and it really truly is a lot better to use. I think it is. And we got a fire pit. That's why we like this spot, because we actually have a fire pit. And I tell you what else we come up with an idea. I have some concrete blocks, and what I'll do is I'll put the concrete blocks in the fire pit, and then we'll put this, then of course we'll put in these logs. We'll put those in, and then when they get going, we'll put this grill over that, and that's what we cook on. That's kind of a little idea that we had. This is a little bit, looks really a lot better than what I did last time we were here. Somebody's redone it, and it looks really nice. It's more uniform than what it was last time we were here. But yeah, that's just pretty much it. We're just chilling out and trying to enjoy the long weekend. It's been very quiet, very, very quiet since we got here. Of course, it is Friday afternoon, so this might get totally filled up between now and Monday. The only thing bad about these pavilions are they're just loaded with wasp nests. Look at this, it is just covered with wasp nests. But normally, you know, you leave them alone and they'll leave you alone. We've not been bothered or anything. You get too many flying around though, it does get a little unnerving, but surprisingly enough, there just hasn't been that many wasps. I've seen a couple, so I don't know how many of these are actually active. And they're all this way. If you're camping at one of these pavilions, they all have wasp nests. We've been at that one over there, We've been to one across the way over here. Um, there's another one. There's one small one right there. There's another one where all those trees are. Then there's one over on this other side, way over there. And we've been to all of them, and they're all about the same. But they usually don't, like I said, we've never really been bothered that much with them. We like it here because we're not too far from the lake, actually. And we really enjoy being able to look out and watch people with their boats or their jet skis or just whatever it might be. This is actually an area for horses. We've actually been out here before when they've had quite a few horses out here. I think last time we were out here, as a matter of fact, that afternoon, all these horse trailers started showing up, and there was quite a few. It was a pretty good bunch. People showed up with their horses, and they just come out and ride around a little bit on their horses, and they usually just go ahead and leave. But we like this. I mean, it's a little bit more, sometimes on the holidays like now, it gets a little bit more crowded just because there's just no place else to go if this lake gets really filled up. But any other time, it's really not used that much because, for one thing, they've got bathrooms, but there's no showers. It's just strictly a bathroom. They do have a water hose, which is nice. But a lot of people will camp at these other campsites because they've got the showers in their restrooms, I mean the shower restroom combination. This one does not. It just has the restrooms. So, I mean, unless it's a major holiday, there's just no place else to go. This really isn't one of their favorite spots. But like I said, we were out here probably in June, I think. And then we were here before that, probably April or May. And that one time we were out here, it was just absolutely packed. Every place was taken and then some. Because you can camp about anywhere out here. Even just out where there's no shelter, there's nothing, you're just out in the open. They'll let you camp anywhere unless it's otherwise stated. They'll just pretty much let you camp wherever you want out here. I think there's only one area that you can't primitive camp, and it's mainly for RVs. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty much open out here. You pretty much go wherever you want. Now, this little shelter across the street, we've not ever been to the little ones. We don't really prefer the little ones. We like these big full-size ones because we got the fire pit, we've got the nice pavilion, and the big, concrete floor, and the real nice picnic table. We primitive camp, and we buy yearly permits for our cars. So it's because the wife and I, we have 110, it's like $5 a day. Now, if you've got a boat or an RV, well, of course, that's all add-on. That costs more. It just depends on what you've got. But yeah, I mean, it's just relatively cheap, and we love to camp out. This makes our third or fourth time this year so far. And we've even talked about coming out here maybe even later on in the fall, before it gets real cold. And then we got our old cowboy coffee pot here. It's very basic. You just put your coffee grinds in here, your coffee in here, and then you put your water, of course, in here. You fill it up just wherever you want. I will tell you from personal experience, these you do not want to fill very, like maybe what I do is I take one of those coffee cups there and I'll measure out like 4 cups, four of those cups, and that we get like 2 cups of coffee apiece. Well, and the reason why is because these, the more water you put in them, the longer it's going to take for that to start actually percolating. And trust me, it does. We fill this thing up to like right about here, like almost completely full, and it could take a very long time for it to start percolating. We did it by propane, and we like to never got this coffee pot to percolate with the propane. So what I usually do is when we get the food done, you just take your coals and you just set that coffee pot just right down in your coals. No grill, no nothing, just set it right down there in those coals, and it will percolate a lot quicker. Of course, when we're doing it this way, we do the same thing. After the seasoned wood, this is seasoned wood, once you get it in here and it turns ash white, I mean like solid white, then you take and you put your coffee pot down in that, and it'll percolate pretty quick. But there again, it doesn't depend on the amount of water that you put in. But really, 2 cups is enough for the wife and I, at one time. And I'll tell you what else comes in really handy. These right here. I got these at Dollar Tree for $1 a piece, of course. And they come in really handy for laying your meat on, either before or after you cook. Really handy. I've got a whole stack of these. Of course, that one had been used very much. This one, of course, has been used quite a bit. And of course, we got pots and pans and just whatever we need, depending on what we're cooking. We got more in here. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you want to cook. Very nice afternoon. Very nice. Rebel's enjoying the sunshine this afternoon. He likes being out too. But anyway, that's really about all I had today. I hope you all have a really nice Labor Day weekend. Hope you all have a long weekend. Yeah, it's hard to believe. I think the 22nd of this month is the first day of fall. That's crazy. But in my neck of the woods, that doesn't necessarily mean a whole awful lot. Usually we have pretty warm, even September, sometimes even October is still pretty warm. It just depends. Alright guys, well, I think we're going to go on for right now. Hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And as always, I will see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now.